ends. Hello, hello, hello.
We're back. We're back. We're back. Maybe I can hang with the big kids.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Donna.
Good morning, T.
Good morning, KK. Hi, honey. And Miss Joyce. Hello, hello.
Good morning, ladies.
Miss Mary Naz. Hi,
Hi,
Mary.
Mary.
Carla's here. Good
Good
morning.
morning, Carla.
And Sabrina. Fear the Fuzzy. How cute.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, never too old. Good morning. Oh, good morning, Frank.
You're not going to be able to do that voice with that frog in your
I
throat.
know.
Hi, Frank.
Good morning, Glenn. All right. Say a prayer for all of us, please.
Say a prayer for
It's
all of
very
us,
important.
please.
It's very important.
Connie says good morning. Good
morning.
morning. Hey, Harley.
Albert's mom. Good morning.
Good morning, Talbert's mom.
Happy Sunday. Hello, Kelly.
Hello, beautiful Kelly.
Hey, Deborah Barnes.
Hey, Deborah. Good morning, sweetheart.
Donna Quigley.
Hi, Donna.
Hey, hey. Tanya.
Tanya, where have you been?
Keto like a lady. What's going on, Tanya?
Where you been hiding, girl?
Hey, Betty. Nice to see you this morning.
Hi, Betty.
I love your picture.
I know, with the sexy blouse on.
Yeah, well, I could do my voice, and we
I
could
know.
share
I was
your
just going to say, you're going to use her picture with your voice, and you're rocking it, man. I'll tell you what. You are rocking it.
Good morning, Rachel.
Hello, Rachel.
Good morning, Connie.
She says good moaning.
Oh, good morning.
She's
Good morning.
moaning. She's moaning.
Oh God, this has already gone in the wrong direction.
You gotta use that picture, your voice, and her title, and you're good to go.
Vintage memories. Good morning. Coffee now.
Yes, coffee now.
Jen Bennett. Good morning.
Hello, Jen.
Betty Webb. Nice to meet you. Betty Webb. I found a couple of. I didn't bring them with me. I meant to last night, but I didn't see you last night anyway. I only have like 2 or 3 pieces of 2 to 3s. I wanted you to look at them and see if that's what you want. So maybe later. Guys, I don't know if we're going to do our 3 o'clock today. We've still got a lot of catching up to do, so we may just go on tonight. Fair warning, everyone.
Yeah.
Hey, Pammy. Good morning.
You might be able to do like a little bit of like a, I don't know, like a working hangout or something for 3 o'clock to get your Vlogmas on.
Right.
I don't know, how you'd want to do it, but maybe pulling orders or something. Just an idea.
Yeah. That's true.
Humping boxes.
Humping boxes. I'm trying to think, do I need to go to the storage unit today? The problem with going to the storage unit for me is I can't go live like you can because mine's an inside units and they're like literally in the building. Like I have one unit that's actually on the outside, not outside, but at the window of the unit. Yeah. Maybe I could potentially have a signal. I'm just so afraid I'm not going to have a signal.
How about that really pretty stationery store that you said you needed to go and pick up some more tissue or something? Maybe you could go there and go pick up your tissue and show everybody all the pretty Christmas
I could do that. Stuff. Yeah, and I keep saying I'm good. One of these Vlogmases, I think maybe tomorrow I'll do it since we're not live tomorrow. My son and daughter-in-law's house. It's well, I might do a few houses, but their house for sure. Because oh my God, it's like decked out to the, with the music and the lights going and the whole thing.
Yeah, awesome.
Good morning, Nance P. Good morning, Auction Toot. Need 6'3" male, including Donna auctions for you and safety protection. You're so crazy, auction toot. Good morning, Donna
Hi,
Schreiber.
Donna.
Got a lot of Donnas in the community when you think about it. Got a lot of them.
Did you say
All right. So yeah. So I think the plan for today is going to be, and I know sometimes you guys miss us if we don't come on, but I think we're going to scratch the 3 o'clock auction and just do the auction tonight, simply because the two of us just need to really seriously get caught up. There's a couple of you in the chat that knows you haven't been billed or shipped yet, and I want to get as much possibly done and out of here, because the post office and people are complaining about delays and shipments and things like that. And I don't want anybody not to get gifts they need and stuff like that. Carla, what is Carla saying? T, do the big stores still do the cool window displays for Christmas? My dad used to drive us through downtown St. Louis on the way home from. Do you know what, Carla, to be honest with you, I don't know, because that's like Manhattan and I'm on Long Island. It's a 55-minute train ride, which probably by car, it's just about the same with no traffic. And today is a Sunday. I would never venture in on a Sunday, but I honestly don't know. I mean, the last I heard, Fifth Avenue was like boarded up because of
that's what
looting and stuff like that. I mean, I think Rockefeller Center put their Christmas tree up. I'm pretty sure I heard that. And they were allowing families to participate at certain, distancing and things like that. But I really don't know, to be honest with you. I mean, there's nothing locally here, like, my local mall or Kohl's or anything like that. I don't think they have. Our mall, which literally I could almost walk to, doesn't even have a lot of big stores anymore. I think Macy's and what's still in there? Sears is gone. JCPenney's is gone. There's a lot of restaurants. There's a, what's that store that people go and play games and eat? Not a Chuck E. Cheese. Is it a Chuck E.? No, it's the other one. Not a Chuck E. Cheese, but there's another one. I can't think of the name of it that's in the mall now. And there's a Bar Louie and a lot more eating stuff. But even the Macy's in the mall, even though it's at the ends, there's no windows. Oh, gosh, I'm so sorry. There's no windows to even do displays like that. So nothing here.
Pammy says Dave & Buster's.
Oh, Dave & Buster's. That's it. Thank you, Pammy.
I just want to say good morning to Mr. Turtle Trader, and Joyce came in, and Lucinda.
Hey, Lucinda.
And I don't know if you got Nance P. Good morning, you guys.
Maurice, good morning, honey.
Good morning. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it's really sad. It's really, really sad, like the state that we're in, as far as
right,
things have changed so much. Kelly says to send her an email. She'd love to help you with the app if she can.
Okay. All right. I will, Kelly. Maybe today. I know tomorrow you have to work. I was going to say tomorrow's really a better day for me, but if I can do it today, I promise I will. Let me just write myself a note because I forget things. I definitely.
I think that here in Florida, we're probably in a better state than a lot of other states are. Like, I don't know. You guys write in the chat what your restrictions are, and like write the state that you're in and the restrictions that you've gotten. Like right now, as far as our restrictions are, you can go anywhere you want, basically do anything you want, as long as you have a mask when you go into a place of business. Other than that, there's no restrictions in gatherings. There's no restrictions in, like, I hear some states are really, New Hampshire has a statewide mask mandate. That's basically all we have too.
Oh yeah, we have a statewide mask mandate, but our town in particular is yellow. I'm not really sure what all the colors mean. But I think that puts a curfew on bars and restaurants, I'm pretty sure. And 10 or no more than 10 or more.
In a restaurant?
Yeah. No, in in any public gathering. I'm not sure.
Talbert's mom says, yes, Donna, I saw a report today that Florida, Texas, and other states like y'all, like us in Missouri, no restrictions or shutdowns are doing better than those who are shut down. Treasure Hustlers. Hello, Sarah.
Yeah,
Hi, honey.
California's on full lockdown.
Good morning, ladies. You guys are up early today.
Good morning.
Wow, it's like 7 o'clock in the morning there, right?
California has a stay-at-home order. Jen Bennett's here too. She's in San Diego.
Jen Bennett, they have a stay-at-home order.
Yeah, they're full lockdown. Full
lockdown. That means stores are back to being closed and everything?
I think so. Casual Flipper. Thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. Casual Flipper's another one too. California, right? Casual. Am I losing my mind? Yeah, I think so. So, they have probably like when we were first locked down, like where you can only just do delivery. I don't even know if you can do curbside pickup.
That's crazy.
Yeah, some places it don't. Hey, Dawn and Mary.
Wait a minute. So sorry for interrupting you. So Sarah says going thrifting. If they're on full lockdown, where is she going thrifting?
Right. Oh, Jen says retail stores are open to 20% capacity. Hey, Willow. What's up, Cheryl? Good to see you, honey.
Hello, Willow.
Hey, Callie Picker. 18 degrees outside right now in Michigan. Not going outside.
Good morning, Michelle P. Hey, Don and Mary.
Hey, Michelle. Hi, honey.
They're going in the back door? What is... Oh, they're going dumpster diving? No. What does that mean, they're going in the back door?
I don't know. I don't know. At the back door, duh. All right, Jackie. All right, Jackie. Of course, I do what I want.
Well, I don't understand. If they're closed, how are they doing that? How are they
restaurants are open for takeout only. Greetings, Sergeant Spork.
Good morning, Sergeant Spork. Good morning, Rhonda.
Hey, Rhonda, honey.
Here we go again, Frank Perez says. Yeah, this is the time for yard sales, Rachel. Do you have that yard sale map on your phone? Our thrift stores are still open. I think Monday it goes... Oh, so Monday it's going to go into full effect?
I don't know.
Oh, Jen says hotels are not open for tourists.
Yeah. Well, that happened last time, even with you guys in Florida. That's why even if I came to the meetup, I wasn't going to be able to check in. As a New Yorker, they'd never let me.
No, they weren't closed. They just weren't letting.
Out of state.
Yeah, especially in New York.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't know about it. You guys help me out with this one because I'm not 100% sure on it because I don't have it.
Hey, Jesse. Good morning.
I had it, but I think I got rid of it. What's it called? It's an app that shows you where all of the yard sales are. Yard sale app? I don't know.
Treasure map. Yard sale treasure map.
Yard sale treasure map, Rachel, I guess. Look in your app store for yard sale treasure map. Oh, there's beautiful Jennifer Hayes. We haven't seen you in a while.
Sarah says our thrift stores are still open. I think Monday it goes into full effect.
I just read that.
Oh, okay.
Please, you don't even listen to me when I talk.
Good morning, Jennifer Hayes. Nice to see you. Gee, we haven't seen you in a while. Jennifer Hayes.
One of my former... All right, now pay attention. I'm going to read something. One of my former workmates has tested positive and has our friend who is in a nursing home has it as well.
Oh, sorry, Dawn.
Our country is in the purple tier. Well, she deleted it. What does that mean? Or Purple tier.
I think she meant county. I didn't think she meant country. She probably meant county.
Jackie says I don't hear her either. Thanks, Jackie. Thanks. Our country is in
county. That's what she meant.
County is in purple tier. What's a purple tier?
I don't know anything about the colors, to be honest with you. Like I said, my town's in yellow. I don't know what that means.
Oh, Frank says downtown Manhattan is like a ghost town.
Yeah.
You know why, Frank?
Frank, are you working? Are you working? I don't know if Frank is working. I mean, Frank lives out here with me on Long Island, but you know, I'm sure I've mentioned this before. My cousin who has a co-op in the city, she really has been here. Her parents are a few blocks away from me, and she's been staying with them since March of last. She's probably going to be here almost a year before you know it. She's gone back like 2 or 3 times, like for a doctor's appointment or a dentist appointment, or to check on her apartment. You know, her doorman usually gets her mail for her. But she's afraid to walk the streets. And this is a woman who's 22 years living in Manhattan and 40, how old is my cousin? 46. And she's like, it's scary.
Good morning, Moses. Michelle P says that we have 0 cases and 0 deaths for over 1 month now. So our restrictions are relaxed and it's sort of back to normal. Still need to wear masks where you can socially distance. I'm not working. My wife has me on lockdown.
Oh.
Frank says. Purple is widespread, more than 7 cases per day.
Oh, okay.
Fact, I've been for COVID 4 times. What does that mean?
Had it or tested?
I've had it 4 times.
Can you get it 4 times?
What do you mean, Moses?
Tell us, Moses.
Well, if anybody can survive it, it's Moses.
Absolutely.
Where's Jesus?
I blocked Jesus, or Mama G blocked Jesus.
Jesus
has been blocked. Oh, I shouldn't say that on a Sunday either. Sorry.
What'd you say?
Jesus has been blocked.
Oh.
Oh, tested. He's been tested 4 times. I've been tested once, and that was only because I had to have the colonoscopy, so you have to test negative.
I basically get tested every time I go to one of my daughter's volleyball games. They won't.
No, they don't swab you.
No, but they check your temperature.
They take your temperature. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, that's like testing you.
Good morning, Anthony. Hi, honey.
They don't let you in the building until they do a temperature check.
Oh, look who's here. Look who's here. It's the birthday girl.
No. And we owe Kelly a birthday too. So let's do both.
All right.
Missed Kelly. Let's see. Here it is. All right, ready?
Yep.
Hold on.
Happy birthday. I hope all your birthday wishes come true. Happy
Birthday to Myra.
Happy
birthday to you.
Happy
birthday, dear Myra. Happy birthday to you.
Hooray! Make a wish and blow out the candle. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Myra. Yay!
Happy birthday, Myra. All right, and to Kelly.
Birthday, especially yours. Happy birthday
to you.
Happy
birthday
to Kelly.
Happy birthday, dear Kelly. Happy birthday to you.
We can make a wish and blow out the candle. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, ladies. Happy birthday, Kelly. Sorry we missed you last week. And happy birthday, Myra.
Hope you have a great day, Myra.
Yes. Hope you have a great day. And thank you for being part of the family. We appreciate you.
Hey,
good
Janine.
Morning. Good morning.
Hey, Julie. Good morning. You know what? My StreamYard post just don't know what happened to it. Froze up or something.
Sometimes that happens to me, and I go from live chat back to top chat and then back to live chat, and it starts moving again.
No, my YouTube chat is moving, but StreamYard stopped for some reason. I don't know. Carla says, I just got your notification, T. Okay.
Awesome.
But she was here before the notification, which means she was looking for us. So thank you. There's 70 of you here this morning. Thank you, guys.
So for those of you that came in late, T and I were talking about not doing the 3 o'clock auction today because we're going to take the time to kind of get caught up with our shipping and organized. I still have like a bunch of like little piddly orders that I need to put together, which is very time consuming. And I actually have to go buy some more my little bags that I sold last night. For those of you that may have missed them, T, I'm going to show them real quick because I'm going to go buy the supplies today.
Okay.
And if anybody else wants to order one, because I mean, I think today and tonight, after that, I'm kind of nervous about getting stuff out for Christmas, right?
I know. Yeah.
We have stuff. I have stuff that's been out, priority boxes that have been out, for 11 days now, like lost. Hopefully, they'll arrive. But I showed this last night, you guys. And T, what was the final cost? $38.
$38. $38 for this gift bag, guys. It's full of goodies.
It's this gift bag or something similar. Like I have the gift bags in the back, so you might get a red one too. But it's either the ho bag or the other one. And inside is so for $38 you get the Danish butter cookies, a tin of Danish butter cookies, and then so what I did was I went and bought all these really expensive chocolates, and I divided them up into little baggies of you've got the Italian baci kisses, the turtles, which T told me this morning she's never had a turtle.
No, I've never had them.
Yeah, so these are the turtles. You get a bag full of turtles, and there's a good amount. To be honest with you, I didn't count. I just kind of grabbed and put in. So I'm going to guess it's probably anywhere between like 6 and 12 or 15 pieces. And then there's a bag of Godiva.
Oh, God, even in the morning we can't get away from it.
And then these are the liqueur. These are the liqueur, the shots of chocolate with the liqueur in them. Those are really nice. Those are very expensive. And then you have a whole bag of the Javalia.
Ghirardelli.
Oh, thank you. And then you can pronounce this one too. Pyroline,
Pyroulline.
Yeah, these are the wafers, you guys. These are the wafer straws with the hazelnut inside of them. And then you get a little bag of chocolate money, and you get just some little mini candy canes. So that's what you get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bags of chocolates and sweets and the cookie tin. So, and it will come just like that. You have a...
Thank you, Julie Morris.
Thank you both for who you are. Julie, you're so sweet.
Thank you, Julie.
So much. That is so sweet of you.
You're awesome, Julie.
Honey.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so I have to go buy some more supplies for that, you guys. If anybody is interested in those, and I'll show them again. I know some people don't come to the night auction. Some people come just for coffee. So if any fancy, Moses says, yeah.
Talbert's mom, oh my God, I just gained 24 pounds thinking about it.
Yeah. So I just wanted to give you a quick peek of those. I'm going to have the girls lay everything out and make them. That'll be a cute project for them to do. Donna, I have some $5 auctions, but should be over 30 with the $10 auction. But honestly, I don't remember everything from the $5 auction. Sorry. Okay, Harley, I'll look.
Harley, I think you're over with me too. You should probably get an invoice today or tomorrow. I'm just catching up, and which is one reason why we're going to scrap the 3 p.m. auction today to just really between today and tomorrow get everybody billed and shipped.
Frank says magic word ornaments. I was telling T the story this morning, and I literally, it brought me to tears. Like I couldn't stop crying. You know, it's my life, you guys. You know, I said to T, I said, I've cried every day since my son has been diagnosed. But I was saying to T how I was telling Massimo, you know, about the ornaments and how I wanted to hey, Chandra, didn't get the notification. New subscriber. Thank you so much. Make sure you hit the little bell icon and you'll get the announcement. You have to hit the bell icon and then put your arrow up. And then when you get the bell with the parentheses, that's all. So you'll get all notifications. But welcome to the family. But anyways, I was telling Massimo about the ornaments that, you know, I got from Christopher Chatworth that Heidi Leslie had and that she brought to auction. And I was telling him what I wanted to do was let the kids each pick out one, which will give them each 8 ornaments so that when they're ready to move out, bell rung. Thank you, Chandra.
Thank you, Chandra.
So that when they move out and start their own families, they'll have 8 beautiful ornaments to start for their own Christmas trees. And I was going to,
that's an awesome idea.
And write their name on them, you know, with a gold Sharpie. And my almost 21-year-old son was like, Mama, that is such a beautiful idea. He's like, I love that. He goes, that's great. Thank you so much. And I was like, I was so touched, you know, that wants to be involved in it. And he wants to be involved in, you know, hanging the ornaments on the tree and stuff. So I've got to pinpoint all 3 kids, you know, when it's a good time. They're so busy, you guys. Like my 17-year-old daughter this morning got up at 5:30 in the morning to go drive an hour to go and play volleyball. It's not even a game. It's just a practice, but they're practicing against another team that's, I guess, a really good team. Good morning, Susie Woozy.
Hi, Susie Woozy.
Talk about dedication. But yeah, I'm going to try to get them to build these gift bags for me today. At some point, I got to go get the rest of the supplies and then the ornaments. I got to get them together to do the ornaments. Maybe tonight. We'll see if they can all be home tonight, and we'll do it at some point. I do that every year for my 4 granddaughters. Year goes on with a Sharpie. They love to look at them. Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's very, very cool. Can you drop the link can someone drop the link to my YouTube channel so Chandra can come over and join us over there? Because Chandra, we have selling events on both channels. We go back and forth. T and I go back and
your
forth.
description is always in your link is always in my description too, for anybody who needs to check. Guys, always double check and make sure you subscribe to both of us, because for whatever reason, YouTube loves to play games. And they love to all of a sudden unsubscribe people.
Deborah says she loves the sports, and she loves watching my kids. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for saying that. Kelly's getting Krispy Kreme delivered for breakfast. There's the breakfast of champions right there. Oh, you're not being lame. That's a really good question. T will drop the link.
I dropped it.
Yep. It's a really easy link.
Oh, register to bid. We can drop that link too. You just have to fill the form out. And once you fill the form out, you're registered. You never have to fill it out again for us. And we'll go ahead and wrench you so that we know you're eligible to bid. Having a wrench on our channels is different than other channels. We have our own mods, so we don't give you mod rights with the wrench. We give you the right to bid and the right to, buy stuff with us. And we know that we have your information then. So I'll drop that. And also that link is also in the description. If anybody's watching this after the fact, we always have those links in the chat as well.
Connie says, wait until they're all grown up with their own families. You have to plan holidays and get-togethers around the in-laws' families and get-togethers as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Because, it was like that with my husband and I. We had to decide, all right, My parents' house for Christmas Eve, your parents' house for Christmas Day, and then Easter was always a problem. We'll do Easter. My mom would do it earlier. His mom would do it for dinner. So we had to go back and forth, lugging 4 kids under the age of 4 back and forth to all these people's houses. And then one year I finally said, that's it. You know, I'm doing it all at my house, and you guys come to my house, because the whole going back home to the family's houses got to be too much. And that's how the tradition started, that we started doing it all just at my house, you know, because we could accommodate everyone, and it was just easier with all the babies. You know, there was just too many babies. Frank says he's got to go. He's got the honeydew time.
Honeydew list. Honeydew list.
It's the honeydew time. He's got to get his stuff done.
Oh, Casual Flip is like tea tree. Oh, yeah. So I did promise this morning I was going to tell you guys about the tree.
Ah, yes.
So for those of you that don't know, a few weeks ago, we had very bad, strong winds. It might have been like a nor'easter almost type of winds. And both my neighbor and we had known, my neighbor had their tree trimmed a few months ago, and actually had knocked on our door and told us, you know, we're having the tree trimmed. Just wanted to let you know if you wanted to take the cars out of the driveway. We want to get it from hanging over your driveway and the roof and the whole 9 yards. It's a tremendous tree. The name of our town ends in Park. So it really does look like a park because there are so many trees here. In fact, I'm probably the one and only house on the block that doesn't have one tree on it. My neighbors behind me had a ton of trees lining the back of their house that recently they removed, but there's still a lot of big trees in the neighborhood. Long story short, we had a garage sale. Well, you guys know when we had the garage sale, and we all noticed that this branch was, whether or not it was from when they trimmed the tree or it just broke off and was hanging there and it was dead. And that was whenever the garage sale was. I don't remember. August. When did I have the garage sale? End of August or whatever. And it's been up there since then. And a couple of weeks ago, we had these really strong winds, and this big, tremendous branch came down, and my neighbor knew about it and came down and hit my car. Now, my car's 21 years old. How old is my car? It's an 07. So it's, 14 years old. I do no collision, right? So at the end of the day, not covered. Unless we went through homeowners. Now, my homeowners doesn't cover it because it wasn't my tree. So the only other way to do it would be through my neighbor's homeowners, but we have to prove negligence, right? Now, this is my neighbor. Went up to speak to and they have State Farm like we have State Farm, and he just uses a different agent than we do. And we went up to speak to our agent, and he's like, well, you could just call the back office number, and you could just say you want to report property damage. Do not say it's car, because they'll think it's an auto claim. So you always want to say you want to report property damage from your neighbor's tree. Here's, who they are, and, they have State Farm. And I didn't want to do that at first, because we had spoke to him, and he had come back to us several times saying his agent told us it wasn't covered. And then when he came the last time, I said, well, we did speak to our agent, and they told us that it has to be considered property damage through your homeowners. And that we were aware of, really, that he was aware of the hanging limb, which he was. I don't know if they're going to drop him now. And unfortunately, that's not my problem, because it's $4,000 worth of damage to my car. And I'm just hoping they don't total the car. I don't think they're going to total the car. My insurance agent looked it up and thinks the car still has a blue book value, not a blue book value, but a retail value, yellow book, whatever, value of about 10. So we're hoping. I just submitted the pictures Wednesday or Thursday. And what they do is they take those pictures. It works different with homeowners than car insurance. So they take those pictures and the estimate from the body shop, and they just have somebody in their auto claims department review the information. It's not like where if you had a car accident, they send people to the body shop or they send somebody out. Aw, thank you, Chandra. Thank you, honey. So at the end of the day, we're still waiting to hear whether or not they're going to pay and how much they're going to pay, and hopefully again that they're not going to total the car. And then that's another challenge.
Awful. I know.
That's another challenge if they do. But my agent said I could ask to still retain the car, and then they would just deduct the scrap value of the car, because that's all they're going to do if they total the car. We'll see.
Have you talked to your neighbor?
Oh, yeah.
They know?
I didn't report it. He did. We got a phone call. My husband got a phone call one morning, and he finally, I guess, told them what I told him about the property damage. Because he even came to us one day and he said, I haven't forgotten about you guys. I've been busy this week. He said, I promise I'm going to go see my agent again. And then finally, we got the phone call. I
missed that part that he called.
Yeah, that he called. Because I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. My agent's like, you could just call. And I neighbors here for 22 years. We know everybody. They've been to our house. They've been to parties. Like, I don't want to cause any problems,
So Chandra sent her registration. You want to check for that?
Yep.
April Morse asked, what kind of perks do members get? And not April, I'm sorry, Julie, I'm sorry. Julie, do you have perks on your channel?
Yeah, it's either a free gift or a percentage off. You guys just have to remind me. That's why we ask you to send emails, because I'm sure there's somebody out there who got my stuff with no free gift and no discount. So if you, depending on the level that you become a member at, is going to depend on what your perks are.
Okay. And Julie, as far as my channel, I really don't have any perks. I just put it out there when it was awarded to me by YouTube. I just put it out there. It's just another way to support just me, my family, and my channel. I think mine are like $1, maybe $3 and $5 a month. So, but we do the giveaways, which we talked about yesterday. We're going to get ready to do another $10 giveaway.
And I meant to do it last night, but I'm definitely going to do it tonight. I have one large auctions for you. We wish you a Merry Christmas t-shirt. It's the only one I have left. So whatever size, I think it's a large. Whoever wins it, if it doesn't, fit you, you'll gift it to somebody or friend or family member or something. I don't want to make any more now because the holidays are over. So it's just one that we still have left over. And anybody who won a shirt, or Brian bought that lot of shirts and gifted, they will go out on Monday. Just FYI, they're all finished, and I'm going to send June all the labels for those shirts. So,
and Jade's Moon says that this week is full of making maple cream, maple jelly, maple candies, maple lollipops, maple peppers, and maple sugars for us. Ooh, how do we get a sampler bag of that?
Right.
Right? Maybe you should send me a sampler bag of that, and I can offer them up to the viewers, and I can include it in their shipment. We should talk, Jade. And you definitely should talk with Farmer too. I hope you guys got in touch with each other. If you want his email, shoot me an email about it and I'll send it to you. My teeth are vibrating. Yum, right? Be cute to do like a little sampling of that.
All right, Chandra, you're all set. Thank you for registering, honey.
Sergeant Spork, be well, everyone. Have a nice day, sweethearts.
Thank you, Sergeant Spork. He's going home to make chocolate. We got him hungry for chocolate.
Right? No kidding.
Jade says, I hate maple, Really?
Really, Jade? That's so funny.
Hey, Mary. Good morning.
Good morning, Mary.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of maple. I mean, I like maple syrup.
It's really sweet.
It's just the fresh maple syrup is different than the jarred maple syrup. Like, I can put like an Aunt Jemima or Mrs. Butterworth or something on my pancakes if I have them. But when you use that real maple syrup, it's like your teeth chatter for sure.
Yeah, it's really, really sweet.
Really sweet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of really, really sweet candies or chocolates. Like I love the bitter, like dark chocolate, like really, really dark, bitter chocolate is my favorite for sure. And the only kind of sweet I think I like is probably butterscotch.
Right.
I like butterscotch.
Richard says, you two had guests on auctioning during Black Friday. There was a lady. Yes, Richard, she's had your email returned. I'm going to double check. I thought I had your right email, but if you can send me tauctionsforyou@gmail.com, just shoot me a quick email. She messaged me yesterday and I didn't get back to her and said that your email was returned several times. So I don't know if I have a typo in it or something, but yes, that was Kim. It's about to get real.
Yeah, just make sure that there's not a period at the end of the invoice. Sometimes that happens when you import them from an email. A period ends up there. No high fructose corn syrup in the real maple. That's right. Tammy. Good morning, Tammy.
Hey, Tammy.
Richard, Kim sent you an email yesterday. Please recheck your email. Okay. Sarah, did you get my package from Julie? I'm cooking maple has a good place.
And I put my email in there if anybody needs it. It's also in the description. A lot of people forget it's my name first, TEE, auctionsforyou@gmail.com. It's not just auctions for you. I couldn't get auctions for you when I went for it. Otherwise, I would have taken it, believe me.
Auctions has an S, you guys. Don't forget. Yeah.
Jennifer Hayes Mary said she didn't get your email either. This combo reminded me. Okay. Yeah. Just make sure, guys. Good morning, Junebug.
Good morning, Junebug.
Just remember that it just helps everybody, especially like the big marathons and stuff like that, that you sent an email with the stuff you win, because a lot of times they don't have your information. Donna or I have your information, and it's hard sometimes with the amount of people that were buying and the amount of channels we had on to get all the information out there for everybody. I mean, there's some regular people like, Chris the Goose, who I have on, or Donna has on, that has a lot of your information, but some people were new bidders to new channels and things like that. So always pays to send an email. Always pays to see
Julie, I know I have one $5 shirt for you. I have to check my multiple lists to see if you bought any bags of jewelry or makeup or any of those pendants. I have those lists that I have to check, but I know I have one shirt for you that's wrapped and marked with your name on it. For sure.
Okay, Sabrina Jackson. We don't consider, listen, I know I went a little corporate nuts the other day, twice, about non-payers and things like that. That's once you have an invoice. I don't want anybody to think I'm considering anybody a deadbeat, for sure. And if you didn't get an invoice, your time is not ticking. All I ask is, once you get the invoice, it means we've packaged it and it's ready to go out, and we want to get it out. So that 48 hours to me is fair. Most channels require immediate payment, and we don't do that, and we hope we never have to go to that, because it becomes very confusing. So that's why we ask you guys to register. That's why we wrench you guys. I know some channels don't like to have everybody wrenched, but I also applaud you guys for behaving and really everybody abiding by T's rules. About we have our own mods and we don't need anybody helping with the modding unless you are asked.
So funny. She called me after the show the other day and she's like, "Oh, Donna, good thing you weren't there." And she's like, "I really went corporate on everybody." Was kind of like yelling at everyone. Treasure Hustlers, invoice me, Donna. I want my jewelry jar before my birthday next week. Oh, we have a birthday. Where is your jewelry jar? Oh, it's right here. I will invoice you. Probably.
Yeah. Again, another reason why we're going to kind of clean the plate today, and not have an afternoon auction. Sorry, Junebug, you missed that message. But Junebug also needs to get the shirts out, so I've got to get the labels done and get those sent to her. Julie. Yeah, I wasn't yelling at you guys. Guys, please never take it that I'm yelling at anybody. I'm sorry that I come off that way.
She
It's
does
probably a
yell. She
combination
yells
of
at me
my
all the
corporate
time.
training and a New Yorker, right? So it's kind of
Liar, liar, pants on fire. Liar,
it's just,
liar,
you know,
pants on fire.
for Donna and I, this is still a business. We support our families with this business. And when somebody doesn't pay, it means we can't pay our bills. That's what it means. So, you know, we appreciate you guys so much that you come in and you support us and you buy from us, and we appreciate that. But when we give you an invoice, we would like it paid. You know, JJ said it perfect the other night or the other day when I brought this up on the Birds of a Feather, right? He said an auction is a contract between buyer and seller. So once you commit to buy something, we expect you to pay for it.
Oh my God, look what Tammy just wrote in the chat.
What? Oh my God. That's another reason why we've got to get everything out that we can today and tomorrow, because we want you guys to have as much of your stuff as possible. But we don't want to be responsible for you guys not getting it for the holiday. For sure.
Michelle Pease, we all love your firm boundaries. They are consistent and easy to follow. That's so nice, Michelle P. Thank you for saying that.
Thank you, Julie.
I don't think Donna's seen it. What did I not see?
Probably my rant. And you know what? It's nobody here. Trust me when I tell you. Believe me. Unfortunately, I had to call somebody out last night because they wanted to know why I canceled their invoice, and it was unpaid since November 7th or 17th, maybe. I mean, with no email. And here's the thing: send me an email and say, T, I'm strapped this month. Would you please hold my stuff? I get paid on such and such, or I'll have the funds on such and such, and I'm good with that. But no communication for 3 weeks. And the stuff's just sitting here, and I've sent reminders with no communication.
Oh, Julie says, I must have missed it. Julie says to send Janine the chocolates and bill me for it. Oh, okay, Julie, thank you.
Julie, Julie's really in the spirit this morning. Thank you, Julie.
To Janine. All right. Thank you, Julie. Thank you so much, sweetheart. And, can you put Junebug's quote of the day up, please? On a lighter note, quote, life is too short to start your day with broken pieces of yesterday. It will definitely destroy your wonderful today and ruin your great tomorrow.
Yep. Susie Boozy says rules are easier to follow than nothing at all.
That's right. Thank you, Junebug.
Julie.
Unfortunately, doesn't apply to all cases, but it's a beautiful quote.
Julie.
Junebug owes you $1,000.
No. Listen, she's the last one I'm worried about.
T, I want size 2-3. Just bill me.
Okay, honey. All right. Okay. I just, wanted to make sure you were happy with what I had. But okay. All right. You got it, baby.
Johnny's in the house. Cajun Root Resellers. Good morning.
Good morning, Johnny. Hi,
Thank
honey.
you for joining us. Nice to see you. Yep, I have a quote.
Quite.
I'm still on the quote from Junebug in my mind. Yep, I have quite a few packages MIA. They sent a random text telling me a tracking number is in transit but will arrive late. Really? One item shipped 11/4.
That's so crazy.
Good morning, Barbara. Welcome in. Harley Kitten, please don't realize the time and effort you both put into bringing us stuff to buy. People don't realize. Thank you, Harley Kitten.
Well, we talked about it last night. I think the hardest thing that we've tackled in the last couple of weeks is this $5 and $10 buy it nows, right? With the restriction on the $30 free shipping. Well, we appreciate that, I have and I know I have it over there where shipping is always free. We were getting $35, $40 for lots that we were selling. But now, since we're not doing just wholesale bulk stuff and it's the holidays and we're trying to bring you guys some awesome stuff for $5, $10, $15, $20, if I have to send this for $5, it's going to cost me $7. It's liquid, it's ground. I mean, there's certain things that, that I have to spend money on. So to sell you something for $5 and then pay $7 in shipping, well, and fees then to boot, we have a problem.
Yeah, Susie knows it's a lot of work after the sale. Yeah, presenting it is easy. Invoicing it and packing it and shipping it is the hard part.
Hey, Devin. Good morning, honey.
How are you? That both T and Donna are working 24/7. Been there, done that years ago. Hard work. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. Yes. And we make mistakes and we apologize, for the mistakes. Then we try to work them out and make them right. Donna and T have your power shut off in 48 hours if you don't pay.
There is some truth to that.
Right. Yeah, just even making these little baskets that I'm selling for $38 is a lot of work. I've got to go get the inventory for them. I've got to, put them together. Good thing I have little elves that live in my house that will help me do it. But, that I have to pay them too. Well, they want money to buy Christmas presents for friends and family and stuff. So this will be their little Christmas job putting these together.
Right.
I can just see it now. There'll be candy being thrown across the dining room table. They'll probably eat up all the profits. I don't know what I was thinking, but it'll be cute. They'll sit at the dining room table and make them for me because I told them about them and they were like, yeah, we'll make them for you. So I said, if they sell, I said, we'll see if we get orders for them. I said, we might have a bunch to make. And they were like, yay, we'll do it. So thank goodness for little elves that will make them. Okay, so maybe watch for a live from T today at some point, perhaps doing something.
Yeah, I may still pop up at the 3:00 hour. I don't know, something holiday because I have to do my Vlogmas day 6.
Oh, and someone put in the chat, I think it was Misty's Adventures, if we're going to go on early tonight instead of 9. Yeah, we'll go on at 8 tonight instead of the typical 9, since we're not going to do an afternoon one. Oh, thanks, Janine. Yeah, they were cute, right?
And yeah, Tammy, you say it, and that's where sometimes it's so hard to draw the line, right? Tammy says business is business. I think because of the lovely, friendly atmosphere, we sometimes forget. And that's so true, right? Because, we consider, it's why I, always say friends and family, right? We say that because you guys are like our second family, right? You're with us day in, day out. We come live, you're here. We do coffee, you're here. We do a premiere, you come on. So,
oh, Janine, let me answer Janine.
What is Janine?
I called T yesterday after we did I did the baskets with the bags with the kids, and I told T, I'm like, T, it's a ton of work. She doesn't have 3 teenagers that are high energy, and even with me working as hard as I did with the teenagers, I mean, when you think it took just about an hour to do times 4 people doing it, that's 4 hours of hustle, of constant hustle. So anyway, so I told T, I said, T, contribute to my bags for now. I said, and we will distribute these on behalf of both me and T. T still has a bunch of gloves and scarves.
I have gloves and scarves and hats and everything Janine sent me, and I believe someone did send me a donation that I still have to buy small waters, and I still have to get snacks, because those are the two things I haven't done. But we're going to do it in January for mine. And because Donna and I are going to basically just split the additional costs or whatever and do it that way, because it's just too overwhelming now. I don't have 4 hours, Scott. I don't have 4 minutes sometimes. But I will, then this way too, I think that once that comes, right now, I really want to go into Manhattan. That was my plan. That's what I wanted to do. But I got to take somebody with me. I can't go by myself, especially can't take all that stuff by myself, and it can't be my husband.
See, you may be better off. You may be better off just bringing them to the shelter.
Yeah, I'll see. I'll see.
Or to the church.
I'll see. I really wanted to do that, live on the ground in the wild, as you like to say, right?
Right.
And really, but I am going to keep some in my car, because I will tell you, I'm going down to Brian's again next week. And I remember the last time we were there was actually a couple of people, even at the corners with the signs. And if I have them in the car, I'll hand them out, because I'm going to definitely keep a few in the car for sure.
Yeah. And good morning, Robin. Robin just came in. And Moses wants me to say buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Tua moglie, come si chiama la tua moglie? Buongiorno. Speriamo che avere un bel giorno. I just said, I hope you have a wonderful day, and good morning to his wife. Good morning, Woodbine girl.
Right, Harley. And it's still cold here in January, February, and March. And sometimes I feel a lot of people do a lot for people at the holiday or Christmas time. So in January, they forget. And these people are maybe in worse shape than they were during the month of giving. So.
Yeah, good morning, Robin. I don't know if you heard me, but I said good morning when you came on. Oh, okay, because she just said it again, so I don't know. Bless you, Donna. That sounded like a sneeze when I was talking Italian. That is very funny. D, don't expose yourself. Please do it the safest way as possible for you and your family. I agree, Tammy.
Well, yeah, and that's the other thing too. That's why I cannot bring my husband. 100% cannot.
No.
And I can't bring my father. Probably it'll be a child. Well, when I say child, it'll be a 34 or 22-year-old, but it'll be a child. And
good morning, April.
I keep saying 34, but he's 35.
I can't believe it. I still call my son a teenager. He's going to be 21 this month. I call him a teenager. I tell people I have 3 teenagers at home, and he's going to be 21. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it.
Barbara's like yelling, call the church first. We do have an outreach at the church, and I bring donations there all the time. And people just go to the food pantry and pick stuff up there and take what they need. And I've worked for them. And when we had Superstorm Sandy, I did all kinds of fundraising. I mean, people in this neighborhood is so generous. I wish I could be as generous as people. I mean, I was working in there one day, and some guy right after Superstorm Sandy came in and handed me a check. I'd like to make this donation. And I had to double check the zeros on the check. It was that much money. I mean, it was, oh my God. Like,
Tammy, I won't expose
myself. Savings.
I'm just going to all I'm going to do is I'll be with the kids, and I'm just going to pull up to random intersections where Thelma.
Oh my God, her ears, Thelma Thrift.
Thelma, I swear to you, just this morning, I said to T this morning, because we usually we'll talk for just a few minutes before we go live on the telephone, just to kind of get rid of our morning voice, right? And I said to T, I'm like, where has Thelma Thrift been? Like, I have not seen Thelma Thrift, and I don't get to spend enough time. I used to love to pop into your lives, your jewelry lives, and at least just say hello or give a little super chat or something, but I haven't had the time to go on anybody's lives lately. So good to see you, Thelma. Your ears must have been ringing. Good to see you.
Thelma. Thank
Glad
you
that
so
you're
much.
here. We missed you, Thelma. We missed you. Glad that you're here, honey.
Just of you and my
You guys-
Facebook later.
If you're not subscribed to Thelma Thrift, you guys, you really need to. She puts out awesome, talk about relaxing. That's why I need to watch her more. Talk about relaxing, beautiful videos. It's really amazing.
Yeah.
She goes through jewelry, and she's just really knowledgeable, and
She's very calming. She's kind of like the way I was selling the perfume and the soap last night. Well, maybe not as sensuous, but
yeah, Jade, we do too. We have a couple of intersections that they're not close to where I live. They're a little bit further down south, but there tends to be a lot of homeless people in those intersections. So that's what I was saying to the kids live yesterday when we were doing the blessing bags. They're all in bins now. So we're just going to put them in the truck, and Massimo will come with us. And we're just going to pull up to the intersections, and then Massimo will just, he'll put gloves on and he'll just hand them out of, the car. And that's it. And that's what we're going to do. We're not going to get out of the car. We're not going to, and like I was saying yesterday, the reason why I want to do it, and I was talking about this last night, so forgive me if you're hearing it again, but,
thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. There's Thelma's link.
Oh, thank you, Jennifer. You're so good about dropping links. The reason why I want to give it to the people that are actually on the streets is because of the fact that I worked with a lot of drug addiction people. When I had my thrift store, I used to have a lot of those types of people volunteer for me. And a lot of them, they don't want to live in group homes and they don't want to live in shelters. They choose to live in tents on the streets because they don't want to follow the rules that are put forward by the states or the churches that have these homeless shelters. Like they have to be, a lot of them have drugs on them. So they get searched. They can't be drunk. They can't be, they can't have, they have to be in by a certain time. They have to be out by a certain time. And they would just rather sleep in a tent, under a bridge than go to a homeless shelter. They just don't want to be, so they don't tap into the system at all. Like they don't get benefits, or they get nothing. They have absolutely nothing. They beg for money. I mean, could they use the money to go buy clothes at the thrift store? Probably, but they'd rather buy drugs or alcohol because they're addiction, and it's sad. Addiction is awful. Turn my eBay sale off to get a weekend free of shipping. Epic fail. Pulling items while watching. What does that mean, Chandra?
What does that mean? That you had that many sales? Well, I mean, I would think that would be awesome. She wanted a weekend free of shipping, but she must have sold more by doing that. I don't know. She turned her sale off and she got maybe more sale.
Unfortunately, it is not just people who are homeless that are on the streets looking for support. It is really tough at the moment. Yeah. And we have our share here in the winter months because I think a lot of people from up north, they gather up enough money or somehow hitchhike down to the warmer states to get out of the bitter cold of New York City and the when I was a homeless teen, I never went to shelters because it was a way to lose all your survival tools.
Yeah, there's a lot of that goes on too.
Sabrina, I'm sorry you were a homeless teen, honey. I'm so sorry. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Yeah.
And look at you now. So that's awesome. Thank you, Sabrina.
I know many that don't like to conform to the rules. Not sure if I wouldn't be the same if in that situation.
Right. Yeah. I dealt with my daughter's addiction for years. She's healthy now, but it was so hard. Yeah, there's some people in the chat that are dealing with their children with addiction right now, and it's awful. It's it's sad. It is a very mean disease, and I worked very, very closely with these Yeah, I call them kids, but some of them were as old as I was. You know, when I had my store, they would come in and do community service hours, and the addiction is awful. Julie, Donna, you are right. Since COVID, addiction is not the forefront, but people are still dying. Too many are gone. Yeah.
Yeah, they confiscated nail files, knives, anything that can be considered a weapon. Yeah, and some people didn't want to lose that because if they were on the street, they felt
Right.
protected.
That's why they don't want to go to the homeless shelters. That's what they used to tell me. They just prefer to sleep on the
And I
street.
know this is true too, what Deborah Barnes says, that men and women are assaulted. It's sad. It's so sad.
Yeah. That's why, you know, in my bags, you guys, I'm sure, you know, some of you that watched, if you haven't watched the video, it's kind of, my girls were kind of funny and my son, but I put sheets, pillows, all kinds, like, so that they have some new coverings or something to put on the ground, just because they do that. And then, you know, a lot of them, they have mental illness. I mean, let's face it, you know, meth free 29 years and still fight it daily. Wow, Janine.
Congratulations on
Oh,
your sobriety.
congratulations, honey.
Sobriety's tough too.
Being homeless for 1.5 years taught me a lot of lessons. Excuse me. This is how I got into storage unit business. This is way we could stay in a motel. Oh my goodness. April, I didn't know that, honey. I'm sorry. I didn't know that.
I always say you never know who's behind that keyboard. People think they know one another, and you just don't know. And I'm not ready to tell my stories yet, but I could. I could. You'd be shocked.
Well, you guys know my story.
I'm not as open as Donna.
Huh?
I'm not as open as you are.
I was a full-time street evangelist in the mid-'80s in Seattle. Worked with runaways, throwaways, transients, and preteen prostitutes. Wow.
Thank you, Moses. See, Moses was even working hard then.
Wow, Moses, that's awesome. Yeah, you know what? It's not always
Yes, I Jennifer, awesome work, Jen.
Congratulations, Jennifer. That's awesome, sweetheart. Great accomplishment. It's not always so good to be open the way I'm open.
Someday.
You know, and I wear my heart on my sleeve, and because you know, sometimes it backfires on you, or people will take the information that you share and not use it against you, but like mock you for it, you know, and it's really sad, you know, when people do that. I think I just chalk it up to the fact that people are just not happy with themselves when they do stuff like that, or, you know, giving thumbs down on a video that would otherwise be something that should be, you know, thousands of thumbs up, you know. I was homeless until I got pneumonia and was hospitalized. Years later, I got sober. I had 23 years of sobriety and relapsed.
I know the story well, Julie.
Julie. Gosh, honey. Wow. And look at you now.
One day at a time.
Wow, Barbara, I quit smoking in 1970, smoke-free for 50 years. I left a domestic violence marriage, the best decision I ever made.
Good for you. Takes a strong person to do that, April.
Yeah. I know, right? Unfortunately, there's some situations that you just can't change. Some you can and some you can't. Someone's home. Chaz?
Yeah.
How was practice, honey?
It was all right.
It was just all right?
Yeah. I don't like Tribe.
You don't like Tribe?
No.
Uh-oh. It's 11:11. Thank you, Tanya. Yeah.
That's the one bug I can't seem to kill is the smoking. I quit 6 years. I don't even know. Do you know I never, most people write those things down or know the date when they stopped. I don't know. I'm not sure. Is it 5? Is it 6? It could even be 7 years because time does fly.
Oh, time flies so fast. You don't realize that, like, I was at the storage unit. I was at the storage unit yesterday. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. I love you guys. I was at the storage unit yesterday, and the woman says to me, because they overcharged me $50.
Oh, I heard you say something to her about your bill or something like that.
Last month, and they wouldn't refund me. They said it has to get credited to this month, and then this month they're like, we don't see it. We have to call corporate. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, you had a whole month, like, to square this away. And
Right.
I stopped in there, and so she said to me, she goes, how long? She goes, when did you get the storage unit? I said, I don't know. It's been like 5 months maybe, or something. It was my second storage. I have 2, my second
Right.
one. I said, it's been like 5 months or something. Or she was asking me about the first one. And she looks on the computer and she says, you've had it since last February. I'm like, oh. Like,
Wow.
I know. Since last February. That's crazy. It got me so mad that I've had it for that long. I didn't want it for that long. I wanted it for just, a quick. T, look at how pretty. Thank you.
We should probably share our emojis because I usually like to put the Denali one in there. I was looking for it and I'm saying, oh, it's because I'm on my channel.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
I could put my emojis in your one and vice versa.
Do you know how to do that? We'd need Robin for that.
I think I could do it. Maybe.
I don't know how to do all that stuff.
I quit smoking now for 3 years and 6 months.
And we've been on for an hour and 11 minutes. It just changed. Did you see that?
Oh, I should have gotten a picture. And this is late. This is late for us. So, guys, thanks for all being here. Thanks for sharing. Congratulations for those of you who really have
opened up
so much.
Yeah. And thank you for those of you that came in that we haven't seen in a long time, including Thelma and Willow and
Susie and Tanya and everyone. Thank you, Jennifer, for dropping links. Appreciate it as always.
Yes, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you so much. Appreciate that very, very much.
All right, guys. So we'll see you at 8 p.m. You might see me pop up somewhere in the middle of the day with my Vlogmas. But auction on Donatella Bottolinos tonight. Make sure you're subscribed for those of you that aren't. In the description below also is the registration, my email, Donna's link. Be sure to make sure you're subscribed and hit the like button and the notification bell.
T, we'll talk about it, but I think next week during coffee we should do I'm seeing that there's like a real kind of want or need for people to talk about, like, things that they've been through. So maybe we can do next week during coffee with T and Donna.
Yeah. Absolutely. And we could definitely does it count, T, that you're on right now? Well, I think it does, Jen, but I'm still trying to.
Oh, it does count. It does count.
It does count. I know it does count.
So you can, it does count.
I still have been saying that I'm going to do a buy it now. I still keep saying I'm going to do one. I'm going to do one because I have all that dance stuff, all those dance shirts, everything. Yes, this is a safe place with family. Yes, Talbert's mom.
It is.
Yep.
Yeah, for people to be here for each other. Absolutely.
And there was 76 of you here total, guys, today. That was awesome. Thank you, guys. We so appreciate you. And I made myself a note. Kelly, if you're still here, I promise I'll try to get to you a little later. Thank you, guys. We'll
Bye,
see
you
you at the
guys. Thank
auction
you.
later on, and we'll leave you with. Whoops, wrong one.
Yeah, Thelma, you still doing that heart to heart? You call it? Do you still do that on your channel?
Oh, does she?
Yeah, she does a heart to heart. I think I've been once. I'm embarrassed to say. I think I've been once, maybe twice. But Thelma does a heart to heart. I'm not sure what night it's on. I think it's one of the nights that we're live. Could be a Tuesday night and I'm live. Yes, I do. Is it a Tuesday night? Is that why I always miss it? I think I've been in there once or twice when I've canceled my Tuesday night auction.
Okay.
I think it's Tuesday night.
We're glad you stumbled upon us too. I know, Junebug. I know, sweetheart. We'll see you later.
What night is it, Thelma?
What night is it?
I skip around. It's when it's convenient for me. Okay.
Okay.
You guys, so go subscribe to Thelma because she does what's called heart to heart, and that's exactly what she does. People are in there and they just kind of like, but she has her own little, group and following. And then I know
Thanks again, Jen. There's Thelma's link. So happy to meet you, Chandra. Don't forget, we'll be over on Donna's channel at 8 p.m. Eastern.
I know, Chandra, how did you find us, honey? I'm curious. We always wonder when we get new subscribers where
people come from.
I'm very curious. Yeah, and support one another, you guys. Support one another for the holidays. I know that the post office is running crazy right now, but if you guys want to go grab your links to your eBay stores, Poshmark stores, and drop them into the chat. Everybody has a wrench, so you're more than welcome to do that. Jade, if you're still here, drop a link to your Vermont maple farm. Again, if anybody wants beautiful maple products, I really, really would love for you guys all to just support one another. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to buy from other resellers this holiday. Trying not to buy anything new from the stores, just trying to buy from resellers. I'm not great at making friends, but so glad I have all my YouTube friends. Yeah. Honest to goodness. Yeah. So drop your links, everybody, while we're saying goodbye. And then everybody.
Yeah, Kelly's got a great app for resellers. Please, I will have it today in the description of my videos going forward. Kelly sent me a whole thing. I got to talk to her. So, but thank you guys.
And you just got a new member, and it is Sabrina Jackson. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you, honey. Okay, there's Jade's maple syrup farm, you guys, and yeah, just go ahead and drop your links, and people can go back and grab the links after the show post. So.
Hey, Amber. Donna, I picked up some more.
Donna, I picked up some more diamond paintings if you want more. How many did I buy? I think I bought one from, did I buy one from Heidi Leslie or did I buy it from you, Amber? I don't remember.
I don't know.
Oh, Jennifer, you're a reseller? She's got an Etsy store.
Oh, yay. Go over to the Etsy store.
I didn't know that, Jennifer. I know it's hard to read. I know it's hard to read with the color combination is hard. You bought one from me. Okay, Amber, yeah, send me another one for sure.
For sure.
For sure. Yeah, invoice me. And the nurse flipper recommended you. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, that was
another one we were talking about this morning. How weird. Denali really was listening to us.
How weird is that?
Denali was listening to
I wasn't even going to say anything because it's so weird to me. T and I, you guys, what we'll do is sometimes in the morning, we really notice when people don't come around. Right. And we were saying, I said, the nurse flipper doesn't come around anymore. And
we know when you're a YouTube content creator, I mean, Kat's grown so much. And we were just saying that, like, she's been doing content every day, like really concentrating on her eBay. I mean, her YouTube. And when you do that, you kind of fall out of everybody else's YouTube channel. Like before I had a YouTube channel, a lot of our friends here I followed. I mean, I followed Kimmy and Pat D's and Pirate and, so many other people. And then once you get into this, like, I'll pop into Pirate or I'll pop in when Pat D's goes live or, things like that. But it's so hard. Yeah, Kat's very busy. Yeah, she's very busy.
Same with us. Like I don't have a chance, and to be honest with you, when I go to bed at night, sometimes I'll watch like cooking shows or I'll watch something in Italian.
Oh, Meet Robin T.
Huh?
Meet Robin T. Cooking shows.
Do I watch that?
Yeah.
I have, but I haven't lately. I watched like 2 or 3 episodes of you sitting on the couch talking about stuff. No, I like watching Italian stuff at night. There's Amy, the hot mess thrifter. Good morning. We were just signing off. All right, you guys.
Oh, that's right, Tanya. That's yep. Because I used to go into Todd every time Todd went live. I was in Todd's. Yeah, and I probably was my grade find for you at the time. I wasn't even auctions for you. Yeah. Right. Yeah, she is, Chandra. So true. She's hustling, Because of the way our YouTube is structured, we hustle a little bit different. We hustle for you guys with pumping out product to you guys. All right, guys. We'll see you guys later. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you for sharing. So appreciate all the sharing that went on today. Thanks, guys. We'll see you at the next auction.
Bye-bye. Yeah. Oh, I know where I was going with the story.